Silver Surfer issue 1. Yes, this is an awesome series. Only 18 issues in all. I don't have any of these, unfortunately, to show you in physical form. I do have the omnibus that came out. That there's a second printing omnibus that came out just a couple months ago or something. One of the coolest characters ever designed by the king of comics, Jack Kirby. Interestingly enough, he is known for over designing many characters. But what Jack Kirby is a master of is picking when a character has to look otherworldly, like Galactus, crazy, intricate designs, lives in, is like their space stations that are crazy as machinery and all that stuff. And then we get down to the simplest of forms, a humanoid male form, no eyes, but has tremendous expression, and there's an awe surrounding the Silver Surfer. What a fantastic character. The origin of the Silver Surfer. If you have seen my video on the Fantastic Four versus Galactus, that was the trilogy. Please check that out if you haven't seen it, because it's very important to know the history and first appearance of this character, especially also Galactus, especially if you're going to be seeing that Fantastic Four movie. Anyway, so the Silver Surfer, this first issue it's a bigger issue. We see this capsule falling. Surfer's like, what's going on? There's someone who needs help. At this point in time, he's already been sort of exiled onto Earth, right, by Galactus. So this is like after all of that. Great art here, by the way. In case you didn't know, this is written by Stan the Man Lee and, of course, John Blood and Guts Buscema. Interesting. Goes into the water here, beautifully done, helps this guy. I love the art here. Silver Surfer just looks amazing, just completely pops off the page, especially when he's in space, because he's just this like silver thing going. Ends up being Colonel Jameson. It's like, oh, and of course they mistake Surfer's rescue as some sort of an attack. They attack him with stuff. And we're not going to go in through the details here. I strongly recommend getting this omnibus. The original issues are going to be expensive and hard to get. I plan on getting at least maybe number 1, perhaps in a graded version or not. I'll have to think about it. I'm not a big graded guy, but it's hard to find a lot of these raw in the market. So Surfer is again contemplating. This is a very contemplative issue here, thinking back, wow, look at how beautiful this is. And with the Kirby, it's not Kirby, I know, but Buscema tried to kind of get that Kirby feel out of it. Here's Norrin Radd on his planet of Zen-La. And his planet is peaceful, but also boring. There's no adventure. There's no sense of wonder or excitement in daily life. They just sort of exist. He goes to this very interesting museum, which is almost like, think of it like the holodeck in Star Trek, that can kind of conjure up the history of Zen-La. So he looks back at his ancestors, and absolutely great. Look how great the designs are here. This would actually make a fantastic movie. If they did it properly, which of course they wouldn't do it properly. But anyway, great art here. This is some of the first space travel of the planet of Zen-La. Look how great this is. I love this. Again, over-designed Kirby-esque characters. And look at that, Silver Surfer. He's a baldy, follically challenged. We're cutting back and forth between his memories of Zen-La and Earth. There's these Yeti. He could destroy these guys very easily, but he doesn't. He kind of just lets them get sort of a moral victory, I suppose. He flies off. He's remembering some of his past exploits with the Hulk. This is from Tales to Astonish, which is a great series. That's another one that's worth covering. And again, how he's like, well, I thought Hulk was my friend, but he didn't really understand me. And you can't really be Hulk's friend, right? Of course, Doctor Doom Doctor Doom stole some of the powers. And this we had covered on a live stream. So we have covered all the Jack Kirby issues of Fantastic Four. So please check out the live stream. That's on the Comic Book Runs playlist. You can scroll down until you find it. It might be the first video on that playlist. Again, he finds this awesome entrance to this like cave system. Just exploring, this comic is actually very exciting, not because so much of action. It's just the exploration and the thinking of the Silver Surfer and getting his deep thoughts. Here's Shalabal, who we know is the Silver Surfer from the new movie. They picked her. I don't know why, because she was in Earth X or something, and I actually have those issues, and Earth X was like okay at best. Great art, of course, by Alex Ross. Again, showing the planet, his memories of it. So what happens here is, of course, Galactus. Now, here's where we get into what you guys want to know, and that's Galactus, of course, shows up. And once Galactus comes, this is a slight retcon a little bit, because Galactus, it says that he hasn't really absorbed or devoured planets with intelligent life. They sort of implied that. They may have explicitly said it in Fantastic Four. It may have been issue 49 where they actually say it. But anyways, he is here. He's very hungry. He needs the energy. But the people of Zenn-La, of course, don't want to be devoured. They use whatever weaponry they have, but it ends up destroying a lot of their... They end up causing more damage to themselves than they do to Galactus. There's Galactus' ship, that orb thing. And what's happened is that they're not really a warlike people, so they've kind of like messed themselves up pretty badly here with this weapon that they have. And then on top of that, Galactus is going to come. So Norrin Radd, being a hero, of course, even on Zenn-La, he's a hero amongst people that don't even, like think heroism is an attribute, right? They're just like, we just live our lives. He still is a hero, adventurer, good person, helps this guy out. And he's like, I'm going to go. He goes into this little spacecraft, this little small craft, goes up to meet with Galactus, and basically says that there's Galactus. Look how great that is. There's a little bit of a different color scheme, right? Galactus has different outfits. He goes every morning. He goes to his cosmic closet and picks out his gear. And Norrin is basically saying, "I will be your herald. I will help you find worlds." Because see, the thing is, Galactus, he puts out a lot of energy to travel, like just to get to somewhere where he can feed, right? Like this isn't just like, we're going to our refrigerator. This is like making a big trek every time to go get food, right? And having a herald would definitely help. He would be able to find places that were suitable. So he does become the herald, as we know, and he's reborn as the Silver Surfer. He's given this cosmic surfboard, which he can go through space on, and he's immune. He doesn't really eat or need oxygen or any of that stuff. And we have some beautiful artwork here going through space. He meets Shalabal to say to her, listen, unfortunately, I made this bargain to save us, and I have to go. It's actually pretty sad, to be honest. Now, this is a little bit of also slight retcon. Comics do this from time to time, where Silver Surfer is now avoiding planets with life. Now, I don't think it exactly said that, but I had the impression that Surfer, when he came in, when he first appeared in the Fantastic Four, I'm pretty sure he was like, "Oh, it is what it is. I gotta find this. I gotta find some planet." And they do say that that Galactus hasn't taken any intelligent life. But I didn't get the sense that it was because Surfer did that. But again, it's not a massive. It's not like, oh man, that was a big time retcon. Anyways, Ultimate Nullifier. We've already covered this in another video. I'll link that video at the end for you guys. If you like this kind of stuff, please make sure you hit the like button as well. Share the video out. Leave a comment below. Let me know what your thoughts are on Silver Surfer. And there we go. And now we've got his full, this is where he's exiled, and you're all caught up to speed now on Silver Surfer. So that will take care of that. I hope you enjoyed going through this comic. I know I'm doing it a little bit fast, but I don't want these videos to be longer than 10 minutes. I feel like, I just want to give you a glimpse and give you a quick overview, and you really should be picking these up if you can. Highly recommend the Silver Surfer series. The omnibus is out right now, so it's still readily available. It's like 100, something like that. It's all 18 issues. You're not going to get a better deal than that. They've all been, remastered and all of that kind of stuff. So that's it. Let me know your thoughts on the Silver Surfer, and then thank you for watching, guys. Have a good one.
Hey friends, you've just been listening to J-Man, and he is the smartest person who ever lived. So make sure you like and subscribe.